Welcome everyone, this is Valerali and in this video we'll be seeing about how to design and implement multiplexer and demultiplexer using logic gates. First, let us know what is multiplexer. Multiplexer means transmitting a large number of information units over a smaller number of channels or lines. A digital multiplexer is a combinational circuit that selects binary information from one of many input lines and directs it into a single output line. The selection of a particular input line is controlled by a set of selection lines. Normally, there are 2n input lines and n number of selection lines whose bit combination determines which input is selected. This is the block diagram of the multiplexer. 4 cross 1 multiplexer is displayed here. So it includes 4 inputs, 2 selection lines and outputs. So let us name those input variables as D0, D1, D2 and D3 and the selection lines be S0 and S1 and the output line is Y. So this is the truth table for multiplexer. For every combination of two binary digits, that is S1 and S0, we get the respective output. When S1 and S0 are 0 and 0, D0 will be activated, that is, it will be displayed as 1. So for every cases, the output is 1. When S1 is 0 and S0 is 1, that resembles 1, so D1 is activated. When S1 is 1 and S0 is 0, D2 is activated. When both are 1, D3 is activated. So the logical expression is given as Y equals D0 S1 dash S0 dash plus D1 S1 dash S0 plus D2 S1 S0 dash plus D3 S1 S0. So for designing the circuit, we may require two input switches for S1 and S0, two NOT cases, two NOT gates to give the 0 cases, four AND gates for those four inputs, and one OR gate to give us the output. So this is the circuit diagram. Now let us do this practically. So now let us start giving connections. First, the S1 and S0 are directly connected to D3 channel. And then S1 is directly connected to D2 and S0 is connected through NOR gate. Why? Because S0 is 0 in the second case. So let us do this as such. And then S1 is gone through the NOR gate and the first digit of D1 gives 0 and S0 is connected directly. So this gives a similar input of 0 and 1. In the next case, we shall give both the inputs as 0. So we are fetching both the inputs from NOR gate of S0 and S1. And so these inputs are connected D3, D2, D1 and D0. And they are connected to the OR gates in pairs. And the output is given as single input. and so the output is connected. When 0, 0 is given as input, and when D naught is activated. So the output of D naught only decides the output. When 0 and 1 is given, D1 is activated and the output of D1 decides the final output. When 1 0 case is activated, here D2 determines the entire output. When both the cases are 1, D3 is activated and this D3 determines the entire output. This is how multiplexer works. Now let us discuss about the demultiplexer. The function of demultiplexer is in contrast to multiplexer function. It takes information from one line and distributes it to a given number of output lines. For this reason, the demultiplexer is also known as a data distributor. Decoder can also be used as demultiplexer. In the 1 to 4 demultiplexer circuit, the data input lines goes to all of the AND gates and the data select lines enables only one AND gate at a time, and the data on that data input line will be passed to the selected gate to the associated data output line. So now this is the block diagram and design procedure. It has one single input that is named as A, and Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3 are four output lines. S0 and S1 are two selection lines. This is how 1 cross 4 demultiplexer looks. So now let's go to the truth table. When two selected lines, selection lines, that is S1 and S0 are given, and four output lines we have Y3, Y2, Y1 and Y0. When 0 0 combination is given, the input A will be directed to Y0 output line. When 0 1, that is 1, when the value gives 1, the output directed to Y1. 1 and 0 are given as selection lines. The input will be directed to Y2. When both the selection lines are Y1, the Y3 output will be displayed. So this is the logical expression we get. Y0 gives S1 bar, S0 bar A. Y1 gets S1 bar, S0 A. Y2 gets S1, S0 bar A. And Y3 gets S1, S0 A. So this is the circuit design we have. A is connected to all the AND gates and S1 and S0 as combinations of those four inputs. So we need three switches for S1, S0 and A, four AND gates to give four outputs, and two NOT gates in between to generate two zero values. So now let us practically do this. First let us name all the components given here. We have taken two toggle switches for S1 and S0. So let us name them as S1 and S0 itself. So next we have one clock pulse that indicates the actual input line A, and four bulbs for the purpose of four outputs to display the four outputs for us. And let us name them Y3, Y2, Y0 and Y1 respectively. So this gets Y0 and this gets Y1. So the second one will be Y2, finally Y3. So these are the four outputs. And every AND gate is increased with three inputs. Since we have three input lines in every case. So first combination for Y3 we have both S0 and S1 as directly 1. So we are connecting it directly, that is without crossing the NOT gate. So this is how it is connected. And then for Y2, S1 is 1 and S0 is 0. So we cross this NOT gate and the output is from the output of input is from the output of NOT gate. So this is how S2 combination is given. And for yes Y1, both the selection lines have, for S1 we have 0. So we take this from this NOT gate and yes 2 is 1. So that is directly connected. And then for Y0 case we have both the inputs as 0. So both are taken from the NOT gate output. And finally, the clock pulse is added everywhere. For the first input, for the second input, for the third input, and finally, so all the cases we give. So this is the single output and the selection lines, the selection input decides where the output must go. So let's connect each AND gate to the outputs separately. So here first we have 0 0 case. So when A is 1, it is directed to Y naught. So here the Y naught is only blinking. When 0 and 1 is activated, we may get Y1 as output. When 1 and 0 are activated, we get Y2 as output. When both are 1, that is S1 and S2 are 1, Y3 will be activated. So this is how the demultiplexer works. It works based on the selection lines and the input is distributed to separate output channels and respecting according to the values of the selection lines. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.